Hello, I am Icebeast, and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV. We've had some good times recently. We have managed to take this land here. You know, we'd like to annex these guys, but they're not en route for annexation anytime soon. You know, perhaps we can use our same strategy to eventually go to war with Tlemcen again and get their last holding here. But otherwise, things are going, I would say, pretty darn good. Advisor died. That wasn't the one I had, was it? No, okay. Growth of administration. Blah, blah, blah. The emirs have traditionally been more associated with military service to the state, but have increasingly made it clear that they still expect to be first in line for government offices. The merchant guilds, on the other hand, claim the emirs considered such appointments as more rewards and will use them to only enrich themselves. And so the merchant should be blah, blah, blah. Okay, so we can gain +1 Diplo relations. The emirs gain loyalty, and the merchants guild gains loyalty. I can gain trade power. The emirs lose loyalty, and the merchant guilds train loyalty. I can make the get autonomy change. Ooh, autonomy change isn't horrible. A minus 0.3% autonomy change. You're part of the Elema, yeah. Wouldn't be the worst thing for a couple of provinces. The rest of these provinces, yeah, you're controlled by the emirs too. Yeah, the rest of these provinces wouldn't reduce their autonomy much. I don't really care about the diplomatic relations. It's between the global trade power and the autonomy here, and it really comes down to how happy the estates are. We can't really risk lowering the emirs below. We're going to lower somebody below 40 no matter what. So what happens if the merchant guild... These guys are trade efficiency and these guys are taxes. Let's make the... let's get the trade power. Gives us trade efficiency. We do have manpower recovery reduction. Let's call a diet, which will help out there. That should be good. All right. We continue. These are our transport ships, right? Yeah, we can lower them. We were going to need them to ferry our forces across. We don't need to do that anymore. So that's good. We have 100% legitimacy, which is awesome. Now, that was the guy we were using. Ugh. I'd love to get this guy, but he's way too expensive. So we'll get this one instead. We did reduce our army maintenance all the way down, right? Yeah, we did. Just looking at my money here, I don't need to do anything else. Nothing else would make sense. So that's okay. All right. Yeah, I don't know what to do, guys. We'll look around a little bit while we're waiting. I was improving relations with France, which does remind me. Let's briefly just look at where it can be raided. That's still got a 7-year timer. Oh, shit. Oh, we were waiting for that. I forgot we were waiting for that. So yeah, we'll raid over here in a minute. Lyon is almost gone. Yeah, the Tlemcen rebels are en route. We're going to raise up our army maintenance because we will need that to hold them off. You guys won't be till 1485. Everybody else is 1485 over here, if I remember correctly. Do we still have the mission to raise our prestige? We do. In that case, let's just drop the Diplo points. We're at minus 16 Diplo points. Hopefully it doesn't have some sort of crazy negative that I'm unaware of when your Diplo points are in the negative. I want to send dudes out. I'm going to pause here for a second because I do want to buff relations with everybody. You're pretty darn happy with me. You're in a personal marriage, but let's buff your relationship. I believe I was buffing you as well. Yeah. Before I had to do something. It's always good to have one guy free, but we'll put him somewhere else as well. Maybe we should buff these guys. Yeah, we should definitely buff these guys. Alright, let us raid here. Why can't I raid? It's November of 1480. Is it December of 1480, really? Oh, we did it. Alright, cool. Again, it would be really nice to have a raid map mode, but that does not exist. Wait, Genoa has not been raided recently? Is it because no one can raid Genoa? Let's come on up here and see what this is all about. What's this all about now? Where the hell's my fleet? And why the hell did I pause the game? That is a good question. Why the hell did I pause the game? Alright, Genoa. Raid coasts. Fleet's too small. Oh, interesting. Alright. We need more blockade power. We have 25. This will bring us to 26 blockade power. Where's our trade fleet? There's our trade fleet. We'll bring this trade fleet over as well. This should give us more than enough blockade power to raid here. Boom. And fuck you guys. Alright, cool. Then what we're going to do is split the fleet up again. What am I trying to do? There we go. So we'll get you as a fleet. Then we'll get... I don't know why I selected the wrong one, but then we'll get you as a fleet. We will select you because we do want you to patrol or protect trade in our capital trade node. And you guys can come home, and you guys can come home, and we'll mothball both of these guys. All right, cool. We got a little bit of money, enough to build, you know, a tax haven somewhere, or possibly some trade power locations. I think we'll start by building the trade power location, and then we'll get a tax haven next time. I realize they're not called tax havens, but that's okay. I do what I want. And I am going to get 4 more light ships. Oh, I'm going to get 1 more light ship. 2 more light ships. So we're waiting for this rebellion to trigger, but we've probably lowered the unrest in the main province by having our troops raised, which is what completely has happened. So yeah, that's definitely what's happened. Yeah, these guys are upset with me, but that's okay. I'll probably get into another war with them at some point in the future. We can also build a bigger army, which we'll want to do at some point in the future as well, but we need to get money first. The way we'll get money is by having this faction trigger, kill them off, and then, well, they're not going to trigger for 5 years. They may never trigger. It's unclear to me if that's a benefit. Because right now I'm not making nearly as much money because I have to have because I have to keep my maintenance so high. So I'm coming to Oran because this should raise the maintenance. Yep, oh, it's actually gonna just be, it's gonna just trade this, right? Alright, well let's play a little bit of a game. We're going to lower our army maintenance because I do want to get this money. This should go back to 3.5. We're going to let that tick for a day or two. Or for a month or two, I should say. If this goes up to 90, we'll raise the army back up. Oh, the Napolese are very happy with us now. Awesome. I'm assuming there's no chance you want to become my vassal yet. It's getting closer. My economic power base is growing and my military power is growing. And they see that and they're like, whoa, that's a thing. It's exactly what's going through their head. They're going, whoa, that's a thing. So you guys are probably at, yeah, you're at military tech 7 already. I'm still at military tech 4? No, 5. Okay. So I'm not that far behind, but I am far enough behind that these guys could all now walk over me if they wanted to. It would be awesome to westernize if I could. but that's not happening anytime soon. We are making the money again, which is exactly what I wanted to do. We could raid Rome, but I think that would probably end up being even worse for us. I kind of get the feeling that would be really bad to raid Rome. Do I want piety now? That's the question. I think I want to lose piety now. My current piety does nothing. No, my current piety gives me a minor tech cost reduction. That's what I want. So yeah, I think that's fine if I just reduce my piety now. I'm okay with this. Fucking Savoy's been fabricating claims in my fucking lands. Get the fuck out of here, Savoy. Oh, my boats are ready. My boats are ready. Please get into the ocean. And you too. Go protect some trade for me. Another advisor died. Was this the guy that I had running? No, it is not. Alright, cool. They're still only at 80%. That's good. I was gonna wait until I could get cannons, but I don't think there's any reason to wait to get cannons. I think I'm gonna get 1 infantry and 1 cavalry. I think that's fine. We got plenty of sailors. To fully reinforce my navy, I need 638 sailors, of which I have plenty. Alright, whom else do I want to improve relations with? These guys are still pretty happy with me. Castile's pretty darn angry with me, but we'll improve relations with them just to be safe. Castile is in a personal union under England. Wow. Did you just end a war? You did. Desmond has become almost the sole controller of Ireland. I wouldn't say is the sole controller, but they're doing a good job. Alright, our new troops are ready. And once they can move, we'll send them on down. So the rebels are at 90%, which is probably what, 1.4 years. So I'm going to bring the army out, because it might get routed right now. I'm going to raise up the maintenance. We don't need the military engineer. Unhappy that I have to do this, but these guys will trigger. You're at 3, and you're at 3. Okay. Now, luckily, the army's right here, so we should be able to come crush them when needed. There's a Genoese pirate fleet being a bunch of dicks. We'll probably have to go hunt them later. But I don't really want to raise our maintenance right now. We should probably build a spy network here. Since we have the available dudes. Alright, what's your ETA? What's your ETA to Troubletown? Rebels. I've been waiting for you. Well, we'll get the next military tech so we're not completely out of lockstep here. What does that give me? That gives me charge cavalry, right? Better cavalry. That was military tech 6? I thought I was at military tech 6. No, I was at military tech 5. Okay. Yeah, we're in trouble. Eventually, I mean, we started it out where we could stand toe-to-toe with these guys. Now we're gonna be pretty screwed. Luckily, the Ottomans are our allies. They are powerful. But that will only last so long. Fezin still doesn't want to become my vassal. It's getting closer, though. We're at 33 to 46. That's good. The closer we get, the better. 22 of 24. Yeah, I still want to get 2 more light ships, but we got to wait for this stupid rebellion to trigger. The rebellion that never, ever, ever wants to ever wants to trigger. Just wants to sit there and be like, hey, what's going on? Anyways, this is what I wanted to do a minute ago, which was look at the world. It'd be nice to know what's going on in here. Wow, Genoa has actually managed to expand in Crimea. Usually, Genoa gets evicted from Crimea pretty quickly. So this is pretty impressive. What else we got here? Nothing a whole... Well, we got an independent Riga. That's interesting. Are you guys still in a personal union with Denmark? They are. I have no chance of inheriting yet. The inheritance timer is closing in. I'm also worried about England inheriting Spain, but that's something we'll have to, you know, face when we get there. Did we just die? Our air's okay. This will probably increase the rate of their rebellion, since our national stability has gone down. National decisions. Establish this office, which gives my mercenaries strength. Why wouldn't I do both of these? I mean, yeah, it gives me piety, but it reduces my national unrest by 1. Which is really good. Morocco, your faithful ally, is requesting that you come to their aid in the Moroccan conquest of Granada against Portugal. This is a war they have started. Portugal is allied with England. I don't particularly want to actually get in this war against Portugal. More importantly, I don't particularly want to get into a war against England. Let me, military. Armies. England. England has no manpower, a ton of mercenaries, and 17,000 total men, including 2,000 artillery, because they have stronger dudes. They're at military tech 7. Portugal's at military tech 7. You're at military tech 5. Not a big fan of this war that you started. Interesting. Alright, I will join the war, but I'm not particularly happy about it. Yeah, make a general out of my ruler. He's okay. Unfortunately, these guys are never gonna get here. This army is never going to be able to cross here because I need military access through here. And you know who's not going to get me military access? These guys. That's a problem. And my advisor died. Which advisor died? None of the ones that I'm using. That's all I care about. So yeah, it would be good, if possible, to get my men here. So what I'm gonna do, pull the fleet out. Actually, no, you stay here. I'm gonna detach 3,000 infantry. Attach to the transport. Okay. This Portuguese fleet doesn't... Oh, because the French are keeping them in place. Alright. Here we go. We should be able to get everybody to the other side. This is good. I am watching, though, if you're wondering. I'm not going to raise up my other fleet. Oh, this fleet just went away. That is a problem. I'm watching this fleet with hawkish eyes. With my hawkish eyes, I am watching that fleet. It's a problem that they're gonna take Gibraltar. Look at this, like the world's dumbest transport operation. Hey guys, we need to go through one piece of land, but we're not going to walk through it. Instead, what we're going to do is slowly but surely ferry one troop at a time there. Okay, that sounds like a good idea. Oh, they just set sail. Oh, this is a problem. No, fleet, you need to come here. 9th of June. What? No, we'll be fine. That is a problem, though. These guys are now blockading me, and hopefully the French fleet will show up. 671 11 4. See, if I could get these guys in, I'd be okay with it, but I can't right now. So this is a problem, but we're going to end the episode here and find out what it means on the next episode. So thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.